Welcome back to Game Over Cancer, everybody. We're almost there. It's our 6th night. We've got 2 runs left. Taking over from here, we're gonna have KLM running Cowboy Kid. KLM, show us what it's all about.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I am KLM1187 officially. This is Cowboy Kid for the NES. I love this game. It's such a great speedrun. Or some people call it Cowboy Goemon. You'll see any Goemon fans out there, you'll see the similarities. But yeah, I'm gonna reset and then we'll get started here. I know we're a little behind, so I don't want to hold it up for too long. Let's get a nice reset going here. Make sure my capture's up. Might take a second. There it is. Alright, and then so time is gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first thing is we're gonna get a knife here. Now we have to get a certain amount of money here because we need to buy this key. And then we're off. We're gonna go to unlock the sheriff's office here, or the mayor or something. He asked us if we want to be the new law in town, which of course we said yes. And then now we have, it's kind of like Mega Man, you got 6 stages to choose from. All have their own boss at the end. Or their own outlaws, so to speak. So yeah, thanks for good luck there. no cosplay this time. Maybe next time.
KLM, can I sneak in here real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to Deathwish88 for a $100 donation.
Woo!
Benefiting the Canadian Cancer Society, saying, let's go! I agree. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So yeah, this real quick, I guess I had picked this game up at AGDQ this year in January. A few of us were kind of messing around with it in the practice room. Oh wait, you gotta make sure you say no here. Maybe if we have time after, I can show you after what happens when you say yes there. It's really quick, so if we have time, maybe we can do that. But yeah, so this is the first boss that you go to. The order doesn't necessarily matter what you go in. This one you do first because there is some RNG here. So you try to do this one first for reset purposes, but it's the 2 brothers here. So basically we're going to set up on this left side to kill this first one. Now he can do like these long and short dashes. He can also like kind of dance around too. You don't want to see that. That was actually pretty good. Now we got the second one here. So we have to just time our hits. You can tell you hit him because he's got that little stink face afterwards. You do get another weapon. We'll get another weapon in the next level, but the knife is the most powerful weapon, so you use that for the majority of the round fighting these bosses. There we go, the first boss. Yeah. So yeah, I picked this game up at AGDQ 2024 this past January. A few of us were messing around with it in the practice room. Figured out that it's like a really fun run. So I started learning it afterwards, and then it was actually in the Big 20 that just happened in February, March. So a few of the guys from the Big 20 picked it up afterwards and really just kind of like dove into it, found a lot of stuff. There was this new death warp that was found that actually makes the game a whole lot easier, because before you'd have to really worry about your health management, because you get 3 lives to start. And then you gotta continue. I call it like a soft continue, where you start over right where you died and you get 3 more lives. But then after you exhaust those 3 lives, then you get what I like to call a hard continue, where it starts you at the beginning of the level. You lose all your progress. You keep any items you collected along the way, but you lose any like level progress. So that'll come in handy, or that'll come into play a little later. But this is the second level that we do. Some people do this level first. Actually, watch the world record by Overswarm does this level first. Uh-oh. That was not an ideal death. Alright, we're gonna try to come back from that. There's some safeties I can grab along the way after, too. But yeah, a lot of people do this level first because you get the rifle here. So the rifle is a very good ranged weapon. It's good for, you know, keeping yourself safe on these like overworld screens, I guess, if you will. As you can see, just like that. So, well, I know I was just talking about, like, you know, the new death warp makes, so it makes your health management not as important. I mean, you have to make sure you're managing your health up until that point when you want to take that hard continue. But pretty much everything, you don't have to really, like, you know, you can tank a lot of hits, basically what I'm trying to say. But I took an extra death in that hole because dying on that bridge put me in a bad spot, and I actually walked in and died. So I'm actually short of health right now, so I'm gonna have to be a little more careful about where I'm taking my damage. Anyway, so this is the chief boss. He spawns these little tiki minions. This was another thing that was optimized by the Big 20 guys. The old strat was just to stand at the bottom of the screen and just shoot upwards. But I guess it was fun. This was just a little faster. You need to take out a certain amount of these tiki guys, I think, for him to go into his next phase, where you can actually damage the boss. Yeah, here he comes. And then we're gonna switch back to the knife, because again, the knife does more damage, so we want to make sure we're hitting with the knife. We're gonna do this little dance with him. A lot of these bosses get into the kind of like this like stun lock kind of dance. It's pretty fun. It's not that difficult, and it's pretty fun to do. So, all right, and just like that, the second boss is down. So if anyone is familiar with like the Goemon games, yeah, you can tell it's you know, it's very similar. I don't know if it draws inspiration from them or not, or if it just, you know, coincidentally it has a lot of similar features, but you know, I was a big fan of the Goemon games myself. I think that's why this game kind of spoke to me, or kind of grabbed me like right away. All right, we're gonna go to the next level, which is Keith the Hawkmaster. But I call him the Eagle Master because when you get to him, he says you're no match for his eagles. So I always like to think that that's his villain origin story, is that he doesn't know the difference between hawks and eagles, and everyone calls him the Hawk Master, but he thinks he's the Eagle Master. So that's why he's so mad. All right, any pumpers in the chat? Like, we get this pump action screen. What do you call these things? Minecart? Is this a minecart? It's not really a minecart. What are they? I know these things have a name, don't they? Anyways, since it's only one player, there's only one of us. So, but the tracks are not finished, so we have to figure out a way to get that finished. We're gonna grab this key here. We're gonna do a little air walking, and we're gonna go back around and do the level all over again. Oh, in the beginning of this level too, I bought an item. I bought the hat item. So what the hat does is it negates any damage from birds or any other flying enemies like bats. So that is important. All right, so we're gonna unlock this door. This guy's gonna fix the tracks for us, so we can continue on. Nice guy. But yeah, so we bought the hat item to negate any damage from the flying enemies. Important item. Any pumpers? You get some pumpers in the chat. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna do this again. The path is set. You just have to remember to do it. It's like up, down, down, up is like how I remember it, and it's the same in the second section, even though it looks a little different. But yeah, we're gonna get a little. Oh, I went down. I pushed down. I just said it out loud too. Uh oh, what happened? Oh, weird. I don't know why that took so long to reset. Anyways, well, that's what happens when you go the wrong way. All right. Yeah, he's a good pumper. All right, so we're gonna make our way to the final section of this level. Do a little tree jump here. Whoa. Yeah, so these birds are not harming me at all. Alright, so this is Keith, the Eagle Master. So he says, "Come, my eagles." Alright. I know I said you want to use the knife, but if you chase after him, he jumps from tree to tree. You have to chase him around. I think it's actually faster to do it this way. To just shoot him, because he just kind of hangs there. So it's one of the only bosses that you actually want to use the rifle against. But you can, I guess it was found, that if he kind of hangs around these first 2 trees where I'm standing now, you can use the knife to get in a few hits to do a little extra damage. So. He minored in Hawks in Verder College and declared it. Yeah. And then the picture doesn't. I mean, that doesn't look like a hawk or an eagle. I guess it could be a hawk. To me, it looks more like a raven or something. So this guy's just very confused about birds and life. But anyways, all right, we're gonna go to the next level here. Next level is Billy Morgan, Gun for Hire. So yeah, each level, you know, is it's somewhat similar, but they have their own little unique little things to them, and all the bosses are different. It's cool. It's a very fun game. Highly recommend the speedrun. It's very easy to get into, like very easy to learn. You could get a pretty decent time without, like, you know, it wouldn't take you more than a day, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going here. I gotta be careful on my health here. I think I'm doing an okay job managing my health after that unfortunate death, but... Alright. So I'm gonna jump over this balcony, go into this building. Yeah, we're doing fine. Alright, and then here's Billy. You can't go in that room, he says. So you just gotta, we gotta hit him a certain amount of times, and then he'll just default to, oh, I didn't get him yet. Alright, there we go. So then he runs away. Now we're able to go in this room, and for some reason we wanted to just take down this whole building. Take down the whole fort. Now we got this escape sequence here. I always say this too, like, I love the music in this game. The music's fantastic in this game. The only thing that drives me crazy about the music is that it resets after every screen transition. So you don't really get to listen to it, especially when you're speedrunning it. Excuse me. Alright, so this is the boss fight, which is not really a boss fight, it's more of just like an auto-scroller. I'm gonna take a death here to set my health up here. So we're chasing him, trying to catch up to him. I don't know where these boulders are coming from, but whoop. And you know, fortunately for us, he can't swim, so that's the end of the boss fight right there. Yeah. I love this animation too. I feel like this is very good, especially for like a kind of earlier NES game. I think this came out in 1990, but you saw it just like scrolls faster in the foreground and then slower in the foreground. And it's very well done. Anyways. Alright, so the second to last level, before the final level, I guess. So this is an auto-scroller. Not much to say here. The only thing is, like, you will... I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's based off of how quickly you're killing the enemies on the screen, particularly on the second section. But you can like save and lose like increments of like 6 seconds either way based on how this level acts. I don't really know how it works, but anyways, why is that guy still alive? So I have a decent amount of health now to set up the death warp, which will happen in the next level. So, but otherwise we're just, you know, just killing enemies and avoiding damage until we get to the boss. So, yeah, not much else to say. I mean, auto scrollers is everyone's favorite, and you know, a speedrun. There might be ways to speed this up. Like I said, there's some weird time gain and loss that happens in this level that just seems just kind of random, but there might be a way to figure it out. If anyone's looking for a project like that. Anyways, here's the second phase of this level. So we got these horseback riders here. So here's where I think you just need to kill as many, like kill them quickly. Kill as many you can as fast as possible, and I think that's what spawns the boss. But again, I have no idea. I just kind of kill all these guys as fast as possible and hope for the best. And then just like look at the splits later and be like, oh, I guess it's one of those ones where they're saving 6 seconds or losing it. Okay, there he is. So it's this Coyote Jim. He's throwing barrels of, I don't know, at us. I guess what do you guys think's in the barrels? But you can only hit him after every other throw, so that's why I kind of just let the first one go, and then once the second one comes in, we just go ahead and knife him. That seemed like he spawned pretty fast there, so I think we got the good luck this time. Oh yeah, this is it, and that's the boss. No, maybe not. Maybe we got the bad luck. Yeah, see, I don't know. Your lawyer advises you not to answer. That's fair. Oh, did we save Billy? No. No. This is old. This is the Old West. You know, it was like Dead or Alive. It wasn't like, you know, bring him in for you know, a lengthy court trial. It was either, you know. I gotta watch my health here, because this is where we're gonna do our little death warp. Oh, that actually worked out. Oh, and we got the worm. Let's go. All right, so now we got our hard continue. So see, and we start at the beginning of the level with full lives again. Now we lose any level progress, but we didn't make any level progress. We only collected a key, and you can see I still have the key at the bottom of my inventory. So you lose level progress, but you don't lose items you've collected. So that's why that death warp there is ideal and saves time. Because it saves you time from having to run back, but it also gives you all that health back as well. So now health really isn't a concern for the rest of the run. You gotta be somewhat careful, because you can accidentally tank too much damage, and then it makes the final fight a little scary. So you still want to like kind of be cautious of how much damage you're taking. I do want to take a death before I get on this train though. Alright, because this train section's tough. These guys just spawn randomly, and they seem to always hit you. And you gotta be careful, like taking a death on the train can sometimes like put you in like an infinite like death loop into a pit, so I want to try to avoid taking a death here on the train spot. But see, like these guys are always just in a bad spot. I could have avoided that one. Yeah, we're chasing Slash Joe. There'll be 2 phases to this boss. One is there's like these like white suited guys you have to kill. I think it's 16 of them, and then Slash Joe will appear. Then we get into a little knife fight with Slash Joe. I'm getting some good luck on these guys now. I'm not taking a lot of damage, so this is nice. Excuse me. Yeah, so we gotta kill 16 of those guys, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Oh, nice. We got that hit in. You can hit him on the way down. You can tell when you do hit him because he kind of just like winces in pain there. Okay, that's fine. We're getting a lot of hits in though. Hit him. Hit him. Okay. Alright, that was a pretty good fight actually. Slash Man, the Slash Joe, that's right. Shout outs to the Mega Man block earlier too. I'm happy to be at the kind of tail end of that as a big Mega Man guy myself. Oh yeah, there's so much stabbing in this game. It's great. Any stabbing fans in the chat, this is the game for you. All right, and so we've captured all 6 of the fugitives. Now we're at the last guy. This is the Scorpion Master. He's a master of scorpions, literally. Excuse me. Before I get real dry all of a sudden. Yeah. So the last level is kind of like a maze. Like I don't know how anyone ever beat this game casually without like a map or something. You'll see what I mean after this when we get into like the big building part of it. Cause it's like how anyone ever figured out the right way to go is crazy. But anyways, there'll be a few things we'll have to do in order to trigger the final sequence. There'll be a mini boss, then we have to trigger an event, and then we can go kill the final boss. No, this time they are actually scorpions. Yeah, he is not confused. That's why he's the final boss, because he actually has his stuff together. You know what I mean? All right, there's a little mini boss here too. Kind of do like one of those little dance things because she does have iframes, so I do kind of like to do that little dance maneuver just to kind of set my hits up there. All right, so now we're in the building. You'll see what I mean. Like, it's super easy to get lost in here, even if you know where you're going. So I gotta really like pay attention, make sure I don't go the wrong way. So here I like to count to door 3. Shout out to Mario 3, door 3. So that's 2 open doors. That's a closed door. That one doesn't count. 3rd door is here. Then we're going up. Then we're gonna go to the right. I'm gonna get shot there. That's fine, actually. I would love to take a death before the scorpion. There we go. Alright, so yeah, in this purple door, there's the scorpion. See, it's a scorpion. The cool thing about this boss is, for some reason, this one doesn't have any iframes. So you can just kind of just mash them down like that. Alright, so now we got a key. So now what we have to do is we have to go find, there's a bunch of hostages being held that were being held as scorpion food. So, this game's crazy. So we're gonna go release those hostages so they don't get fed to the scorpion. But then again, like if you look at some of these hostages, like a brown dude in my chat earlier pointed out that a few of them actually look like zombies. So I don't know, maybe we're actually doing the wrong thing by letting these guys go. You know what I mean? Well, I'll show you that here in a second. If anyone got lost yet, like that's totally fine too. Like I'm saying, like this maze is just crazy. This door does have a safety shop in there in case you are running low on health. You can pop in there and grab some safety meat. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna let these guys go. Now look, see, like, there's a zombie. There's a zombie. Yeah, I don't know. We got another key. And now here we're gonna turn off the pitfall machine. Shout out to Super Pitfall. Any Super Pitfall fans in the chat? We turned off the pitfall machine. Now we're ready to go fight the Scorpion Master. So we just gotta make our way through this building here. This maze of a building. That's fine, that death is fine. I actually prefer it there. Now we're set up to go to the end. Alright. Yeah, we turned off the pitfall machine. Alright, we're gonna count to door 3 again. 1, 2. Not that one. This is 3. Yeah, well, Evil Lear doesn't have a pitfall machine. It's crazy. Alright, so now in here we're gonna go down. Right? Like, well, the down, that doesn't make any sense. But we're going down. And we're going right. And then we're going up. We're going up 2 flights of stairs here. If we see 2 flights of stairs, we know we're in the right spot. Very good. Alright, we're going to go through this door. That's why we needed that key. And for some reason they have 4 of these screens. I don't know why, but... Alright, and this is the final boss. So see, we turned off his pitfall machine. Alright, so then we're just gonna do this another dance here. There's like a way you can like just kind of lock him in the corner. I can actually show you that too. You have to have the health for it. Because I'm gonna take a death here probably before I kill him. But time will be on Fade to Black, so it's coming up. I like doing the dance, it just feels fun. Alright, and time! Yeah, they gave you over 50 minutes on the stage for a reason. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well, that's it. That's Cowboy Kid there. Yeah, it's a really cool game. Really fun. I don't know, what was my estimate for this one? 28.
That was a ride.
Yeah. It's a really awesome game. I love it. I think it's really cool. Do we have time? So it takes like a minute and a half to do the bad ending. Do we have time to do that really quick?
We can give you a minute and a half.
Okay, cool. All right, I just want to show you guys this really quick. So remember on the Twins boss when they ask you if you want to join their clan or not? You want to say no to continue the game, because if you say yes, I'll show you what happens.
Please tell me it's either a dance sequence or you just stand there. That feels like the most NES game I've answer possible.
It's better than that, yeah.
Oh, no way.
It is the most like NES thing ever, yeah. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right, sorry. So you just have to play through this level one more time. It's really quick though, because we also don't have to do the fight. So this is also for anyone watching out there, anyone who likes to build up their speedrun.com profiles. This is a category on speedrun.com. The world record is currently, I think, 1 minute and 18 seconds. So it's you can get a quick one on your speedrun.com profile if you'd like. Alright, here we go. We're coming up to the boss again here. Now it defaults to yes, so if you're just holding through the text here, you're just gonna hit yes automatically. So it said, you want to join us? Yes. Very well. Sam joined the villains and became one of them. He did bad things and ended up on a rope by the new sheriff in town. Game over. That's it.
Imagine how many kids got stumped by that.
Well, so again, you can do any stage in any order. So that's what I was like. Imagine doing that stage. You beat all 5 stages. You go to that stage, and then you're just blasted through the text, and then you're like game over, and then you have to start all over again. Anyways, yeah, that's Cowboy Kid. That's both the good ending and the bad ending. So, thank you guys so much for letting me show this off and, you know, taking part in this event. I've been running in this event for God, I don't even remember, last 6 years or so. So it's one of the ones I look forward to the most every year. Even when I'm not as active as I used to be, I still make sure to, you know, to make time for this one. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for a great run. Guys, we got one more run left before we close out for the night. Monster Hunter Rise with Jahal Bagel. Sit tight. We'll be getting into it here in a minute.